I don't know if I coined the phrase or if I heard somebody else say it, but nevertheless, I've said it my entire life. I have said that power in the hands of a fool is nothing more than mischief. And initially, when I said that, I was talking about myself because you get a little power, and all of a sudden, you use that power how you choose to, right? It's like I have the power, like He-Man, one of my favorite cartoon characters, in the 70s. I have the power. Now you have the power. What? How are you going to use that power? But many people who become powerful, in their opinion or other people's opinion, tend to misuse that power. They use it as they see fit, and they use it for their own gain, or they use it for their own benefit. And of course, the natural question here would be, why not? If I have power, who am I supposed to use it for? What am I supposed to do with it? Who's supposed to tell me what to do with it? Do you know how I came across this power? But what is real power? For me, the definition of power is not so much how you attain the power or how you came into the power, but a true definition of power is how you choose to use that power that you were given. Let me say that again. It's not the attainment of power that makes you powerful. It's not the fact that you feel powerful because you have the power, but rather true power is the exhibition. It is a choice that you reveal when you use that power in such a way that it benefits others and not just yourself. Am I powerful? Man, I wish I was. I mean, I've often thought about this question because I don't know if I could play God. I don't know if I would want to be God because there's so much responsibility that comes with the whole power thing, right? You put power in somebody's hands, like I said, and they misuse that power. Hence my saying, power in the hands of a fool is nothing more than mischief. If the person didn't know how to handle that power, then they will abuse that power and misuse that power. When you think about people like Mike Tyson, for example, Mike Tyson was a very good boxer. At least his trainer thought that of him. And when he bit off Holyfield's ear, a lot of people were like shocked that Mike Tyson bit off Holyfield's ear. They were like, "Oh my God, why did he do that? He's a savage. He's an animal." No, Mike Tyson was a thug. He was a thug on the streets, and they found that he was a talented thug, and they put him in a ring. Nobody ever tried to rehab Mike Tyson and say, hey, you know what? He has some psychological issues. Let's deal with those psychological issues before we put gloves on him. They put gloves on him because guess what? It was all about capitalism. It was all about how we can make money because we found something that is valuable. Nobody ever took time to think about the psychological effects or the psychological trauma that Mike Tyson had gone through. I know that Mike Tyson is now a great person. I've seen him doing great things. So I know he's found his way. He's found his way out of the jungle, out of the forest, into the light. For many of us, finding our way out of the forest and into the light is not an easy process. It's not a process that we have written down somewhere, or we have, there's no handbook or rule book that tells us how each of us should circumvent our trials and tribulations, or how each of us should deal with power when we do get it. It is every person's dream. Cartoons have been made about it. Pinky in the Brain, they're always talking about world domination and taking over the world. How many of you want to be powerful? How many of you aspire to be powerful? Wealth is not power. Wealth is making yourself, putting yourself in a better place than most people, and giving you the luxury of affording to buy the things you want to buy. But true power, what is true power? True power is something that the person who possesses that power is the person who truly makes the power powerful. Does that make sense? The powerfulness comes from the use of the power. The powerfulness does not come from the person who possesses the power. And I can give a great example. We have a lot of world leaders in the world, and they are not using their power. They're misusing the power or authority that was given to them. And this points to the fact, is who was this person before you gave them this valuable asset? Because the valuable asset is still valuable, but the misuse of the asset is what makes it powerless or makes that person less powerful. I'm talking about this subject because a lot of us are powerful. A lot of us as individuals, a lot of human beings in this realm, we are powerful creatures. But most of us don't own up to that power because most of us spend a lot of time not only thinking about the wrong type of power, but we spend a lot of time trying to acquire. We're trying to acquire the wrong things and the wrong things that will make us feel better about ourselves, or those things that will make us, look better in the eyes of other people. But you are already powerful. You already have the power that you need. If you check yourself, if you do inventory, if you recognize who you are and you own up to the value of who you are, and you acknowledge that value, then you understand that you do have the power. How you choose to use that power is what's going to denote if you're powerful or powerless. One of my favorite authors, I always call his name, James Allen, says this. He says, circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him to himself. I didn't come up with that. James did in the 1800s. Circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him to himself. What are your circumstances revealing about you? What are your circumstances telling you about your character? What are they telling you about you yourself and how you choose to handle situations, how you measure up when your back is against the wall? Most people realize their true power in moments when they feel powerless, and others lack or misuse their power in such moments. It depends on you doing the work now and recognizing that you are powerful and you do possess the power within. Stop focusing on the power without. The power without is not an indication of who you are, is not an indication of what you're capable of. The power within is a better indicator, is a better barometer. My name is Ingrid Felton. I hope you got some value from what I said today, or some gold nugget or something. Please share it with others. Subscribe to the videos, like the videos, tell others about what I'm doing here as always. Share the videos, and please, leave your comments below. I love your comments. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at ingridfelton.com, or you can, like I said, write a comment and I can respond to your comments as well. But as always, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you here again. Remember, the power is within, not without. Start with you. Bye.